This is not a drill, guys. I repeat, this is not a drill. Well, actually, it kind of is, because the Goblin drill evolution, guys, went from being one of the worst evolutions in the game to one of the best. I'm not over exaggerating, because now that the Goblin spawned on the second resurface is 1 to 2, it's 2 goblins every time it resurfaces, and it is significantly stronger now, guys, and I'm going to prove it in today's video. I'm currently 117th in the world right now, so we should hopefully get some good matches, and let's see what happens. Here we go, guys. We found our first match here against Walker. Now, there's a lot of different variations of this deck you can use, guys, so I would actually make the argument Drill is kind of a free-to-play friendly win condition, because if you don't have, let's say, the Demolisher leveled up, you can use the Bomber instead, guys. If you don't have the Hero Goblins, you can use Skeletons in the deck. That also means you can use the Evo Skeletons if you would like as well, guys. You could use the Snowball in the deck instead of Log. There's just so many different variants of Drill that are viable in this game. Fire Spirit instead of the Ice Spirit. Just, you know, you really can just mix and match so many different things to your liking. And it looks like here we might have ourselves, no way, guys, do we actually have ourselves a mirror match here first game? Well, almost. He is going to have the Bomb Tower, though, which again is another building you can use, not just the cannon. You can use Bomb Tower if you want, and the Tesla works as well. A lot of buildings that are good inside a Drill, guys. The Bomb Tower is a little bit unfortunate to see, because I will say that it's kind of a decent counter to the Goblin Drill, because it does do that splash. We could probably just go in for the Hero Goblins here to hopefully be able to take out that Magic Archer, guys. 1 elixir, by the way. Oh my gosh, the thing needs an emergency nerf. I don't know what they were thinking making it 4 goblins. He is going to go for his Goblin Demolisher to snipe mine. A pretty decent play by him, to be completely honest. We'll just go in for a Tesla here, and then we'll go in for a Knight on top of the Drill. Kind of had to go for a Tesla on top of that Demolisher there. I'm guessing that this guy probably, he might go Magic Archer here. I don't know for sure, so I had the Ice Spear ready. I actually don't even know if he had an Encycle, guys, but we have the Evo Drill ready to go, so hopefully you guys see what I'm talking about of it being just basically very good. We could actually go for the Shield here, because I kind of want to keep the Bomb Tower off of that Drill, ideally, and he is going to be able to counter it pretty well. The Evo Skeletons are actually quite a good counter to it, and maybe it would have been better if I went for a Poison there. I didn't really want to overcommit, though, so that's why I didn't do it. That NATO in the other lane was a little interesting by him, because he still has to defend it, so I don't actually know if that was a good play. We can just go in for a Tesla here, guys. We can go in for an Ice Spirit, and I waited to play my Goblins because I knew that there was a good chance he was maybe going to log or do something like that. So we're going to go in the other lane here, Drill on the side. You want to switch up the placement, because, you know, if they're going to predict it every time if you played in the front. And look at that, guys. The Hero Goblins clutching up for the Drill. Wow, that is just, wow, that is absurdly broken. We can just go in for a Tesla here. He's going to have his Evo Drill, guys, which is probably going to be a little challenging to defend potentially, but the Hero Goblins, man, are just going to clutch up so hard here. They're actually one of the best counters, I would say, to the Drills, so it's kind of funny that we have the Hero Goblins as good as they are, and then they pair very well in Drill, and then they counter it too, so they're just, of course, going to be everywhere this meta. And when it's double elixir, guys, you pretty much just always want to use the ability every single time. There's no reason not to. He might go in for a Magic Archer here. Yeah, there we go, guys. Really nice prediction on top of that Magic Archer. We knew he was going to do that. We can send in the Evo Drill, guys, and this time around, I'm very confident we're going to get more damage, because we have a more kind of hefty counter push coming in, and we also have the Knight, guys, which we can actually go in for the taunt here, and as you can see, that's going to ensure that, yeah, look at that, wow. I mean, it's pretty much impossible to defend an Evo Drill perfectly, especially in double elixir when there's just so much going on. It is just not happening. He might go in for the taunt here. No, he didn't. I guess he probably knew I was going to defend that without too much trouble. He's going to go Magic Archer. Let's just get a Tesla going here, and we can Poison as well, guys, because I knew he was going to want to go for the Skeletons, because he didn't have his Knight in cycles, so he kind of had to. But unfortunately, since I kind of missed it, it allowed the Log to clean it up really nicely, so that was well played on his end, guys, but we're looking really, really good here. We can even just pressure, because I'm very confident we should be able to defend this without a major issue, although maybe I spoke a little bit too soon, because that's a lot of just goblins coming in from the Evo Drill. Like, hang on a second, but Poison, guys, should hopefully be able to close things out here. He made a little bit of a comeback. I gotta give credit where it's due. That was pretty well played by him, guys, but we are gonna win this Drill versus drill match. I actually don't entirely know what the matchup is. I want to say it's probably mine just because the hero goblins are just absurdly broken. And that is going to put us now 87th in the world. So, wow, we found the next match right away. So, let's get into the next game here. I know there's probably a lot of people that are going to be complaining about me getting the hero goblins. I kind of have to get them though because I wanted to compete kind of in this game again or take it seriously, like go for good finishes again, and it's kind of a requirement if you want to do that. I'm not just a content creator. I play this game as well sometimes for finishes and competitively, and there's some big event coming up too that I'm playing in where I need to use the hero goblins in it. It's some pretty big 2v2 tournament or event. You guys might actually see me playing it soon. So yeah, let me know if you guys see me play. It should be really fun. I don't know if I can say a lot of information about it yet, like who my teammate's going to be, but I'm really excited for it. But anyway, guys, it looks like we're against, I wasn't really paying attention, but I think we're against xbow, I'm pretty sure, because he has the fireball and the Tesla. Yeah, so this should be an okay matchup because thankfully I'm using a drill variant with the, what was I going to say? With the log, when you're using a drill deck and you don't have the log, it's a lot harder. But when you have log, you actually have a somewhat decent way of damaging the xbow besides just your poison, basically. But unfortunately, he is going to get a lock, so the start wasn't that good. I don't know if he's back to an xbow yet. Hopefully, he needs to cycle one card. If he's already back to an xbow, I feel like we're kind of in a lot of trouble here, and I'm a little worried if that's the case. But what we need to do is we just need to cycle our cheap cards and try our very best to just poison the xbows. That's kind of our best bet at this point. So we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll try to get a Tesla here to maybe predict an xbow. He didn't play it though. He went for it in the other lane. I was not expecting that. I think we need to just poison the xbow. It's kind of the best option here. And I actually will go in for the hero gob ability, just log this. And actually, guys, we are going to get some chip damage, so we're okay. I mean, the start wasn't ideal, but single elixir, I think, is the most challenging in this kind of matchup. I think it gets easier for us as it goes on. I feel like that Tesla by him might have been kind of bad, but I don't know for sure. Because I feel like it would have made a little more sense. Oh, wow, that xbow was also not great because he played it next to the archers. I don't think it was a good play, but I could be wrong. We'll go for an Ice Spirit here, and then I think we might as well just go for the Goblin Drill because we have the Demolisher coming in. It's going to be a little annoying for him to have to deal with both. And as you guys can see, Evo Drill coming in, he is going to go in for Knight, but look at that, guys. Like, he just has to deal with all the Goblins. Even after that log, he still has to deal with it on the back end. And even though he defended, he had to commit so much Elixir. That's what's so good about it, I feel like. We could maybe go Demolisher here because I feel like, yeah, I had a feeling he was going to want to go in for an xbow. And sure enough, guys, he is going to do that. And it forces a fireball out of him, but it blows up right on top of the xbow. So now, guys, as you can see, the momentum is kind of going our way. And this is what I was saying. This kind of, or I forgot if I said already, but this matchup just gets better as it goes on. We can just go for a push in the other lane here. He has to, nice, log that and then deal with the drill. We could just go for a Demolisher in this lane because he's gotten more damage in the other lane, so I don't really mind if he wanted to... Wow, he's going to Fireball? That's kind of a little aggressive. I think we, at this point, need to make sure we're keeping the pressure up because we don't want him to get away with just Fireball cycling us. And that's why I think we hopefully shouldn't have too hard of a time as we get in triple here. We could actually go in for a Demolisher because he might want to go xbow. And even if he doesn't, that's going to prevent him from doing that. He goes in for the Fireball. Wow. Let's poison. And then I think we just go in for a drill here. We can probably go in for the taunt right now. I don't know if we pull something back. No, we don't. We go in for the hero goblins after the log expired, so not bad. And if we can get just like a little bit of chip damage, that would be good. I don't know if we're going to be able to, though. Oh, wow, he went xbow in that lane. Good timing to pressure. Bro, I thought that the... Dude, I don't know if I'm racist or something, but I thought that the goblins were a Demolisher for a second. I'm not even joking. I thought... Bro, I thought of the wrong thing. That's so goofy, man. Okay, we're going to just go in because he just went in for his log. And I'm praying we can get damage. I think we're probably cooked, though. Unless, do we get a little bit of damage? We did get some, but I feel like we need to like switch up the drill placement because he's kind of catching everyone. I don't know if we're gonna be able to steal it, guys. It's not looking good. Yeah, I think he won unless he threw. Damn. All right, that was a close game. Really good video though. Two pretty good matches. He played well. Make sure to like, subscribe, Critico Boss, and thanks again. Until next time, guys.